Man, y'all, what if I told y'all that I made a couple of grand in a week trading from a phone? Not one, not two, but from 3 phones, man. Y'all, get hip, my boy. Get hip, my girl. It can be done, man. Y'all wanna know how? I'ma show you how, man. Cause I'm Corey the Phone Trader, man. What's good, YouTube, man? It's Corey Ratcliffe, and you're tuning in to Corey the Phone Trader channel, man. And we back with another banger, y'all, man. We always giving bangers out here, man. Cause Corey the Phone Trader is giving bangers for the 3rd time, y'all. Y'all see this right here? Oh, say what? Huh? I can't hear you. Over here. Hey, I can't hear you, man. Hey, man, we just doing it crazy over here, man. We making money from the phones, man. And you know this, man. Yeah, this what we do over here, y'all, man. We making bread from the phones, y'all. We do everything from the phone over here, y'all, man. Especially this phone. This is the Samsung Galaxy Fold 4 phone, man. I got other phones, but this is one of my favorites, guys, because the screen is so big and so delightful and so nice. But yeah, man, we pay bills from the phone, y'all. We take pictures with the phone, y'all. We video record with the phone, y'all, man. And last but not least, we trade from the phone, y'all. Man, you can do everything from this bad boy. These right here is something else, man. It's like, I can do everything from here. What's the point, man? Hey, come here, boy. So, guys, if you don't know, I'm a futures trader, trading the markets from yours truly. But yeah, man, I'm gonna show you how I did it, man. We're just gonna get straight into it, man. We made a couple of grand this week. Then we're gonna recap how much we made from each account and stuff like that, man. We're just gonna get straight into it, man. So I'm gonna screen record from the phone, man, cause we Corey the Phone Trader over here, you did? So let's switch to the phone. Switch, let's go. Alright, so now, guys, we have switched over to the Samsung Galaxy Fold 4 phone. This phone does it all for me, man. Like I said, I do everything from this phone, man, because the phone flips out to like this huge screen. It's like 2 phones put together, man. It's like best of both worlds. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into how we made a couple of grand this week, man. As a futures trader, man, I trade gold. This is 2025 right here, guys. Ever since 2025 started, what have we been doing? So why am I gonna go against the trend, man? So I'm just trying to find my trades within these blue lines, man. The market is steadily going up, but it's bouncing off these lines. You know what I'm saying? Bounce, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So I'm just going with the flow, man. But the whole trend of gold ever since 2025 started has been an uptrend. So I'm looking for buys. If I take sales, it's gonna be a short sale. So the very first trade that I took this week in gold, we can erase this. That's why I love trading. That's why I love this, man. I love doing everything from the phone because it's so easy, man. So I look at the daily and the 4 hour, and I actually place my trades off the 1 hour and the 15-minute time frame. So as you guys can see, those long positions, those are the trades that I took, but I'm gonna quickly get into them, man. So let's go. So the very first trade was February the 3rd. This was the first trade. I took this trade off the 15-minute time frame. So right here, the market almost touched the top of the trend line, but it didn't, and then it went down. Now the market almost came down to this bottom trend line, and it didn't. So I was like, okay, it's barely touching these trend lines, so you know what, I'm just gonna capitalize on, if it don't come all the way down, I'm assuming it's gonna go back up. We just gonna get in where we fit in, man. So the very first trade that I saw, after it barely tapped down here, the bottom trend line, and it started taking back off. It didn't touch it, but it's going back up. what's the first thing that I saw? I saw a huge, nice flag right here. I seen that. So you got almost barely touching the bottom trend line, going into a flag, and then taking off, which is an impulse right here. So I like to call it fast and furious. Slow it up to construction, and then fast and furious again. Things that I like to look for is these strong candles, and then it'll slow up a little bit because there's construction, there's pedestrians, slow down, any like stop sign, like it's getting ready to come to a halt, but then it's gonna take right back off again. Those are the things that I like to look for. So we seen that flag down here. Now we see another flag. Now, after you see these two strong candles, then it went into another flag. Gonna draw that up right there. Now, it came back down just a little bit, and then it took right back off again. That is where I wanted to place my trade, because it gave me indication that down here, the market did not want to come back down no more. It almost came down to barely touch it, but then it just took back off. So these flags are giving me indication that the market wants to continue up. So we're going to erase that, erase that, erase that. And this is where I got in at. I'm gonna move that right quick. So I saw another flag right here, guys, and the reason why I took it is because the market keeps going. So I got in where I fit in at. I placed my trade somewhere about there. Boom, I got my little profit and I got out, because over here we were kind of hitting a supply zone. I'm also a supply and demand trader, and I look for other things, but I was kind of watching this. So I noticed that another flag was being formed. I was gonna stay in this trade, but I didn't want to hold it because this day I was really sick, so I ended up taking off of work. I just wanted to get my money and get out. I could have held this whole trade, guys. I could have made all this money right here, man. That was almost a $15. That was almost a $1,500 trade. But again, I was sick that day. I was trying to get kids together, talking to my wife and stuff, man. It was just a bunch going on. So I just got in where I fit in real quickly, got my money, and got out, man. That trade right here, this trade right here, guys, this trade was almost, it was $1,032 on 3 accounts. I have 3 50K prop firm eval accounts. I have a 50K Traderify account that was given to me for free. I had actually won that account. Hey, we're gonna trade with it. I also have a 50K My Funded Futures account and a 50K Top Step Combine account. All 3 of these accounts are evals and combines. We're trying to pass them to get funded. So we on a good roll, man. I'll show you the balance at the end of what all the accounts are at. But hey, we getting it. We finding our setups. We're staying disciplined. We're using proper risk management. We're not getting greedy, and we dipping out of there. You know what I'm saying? We maintaining. We trying to be consistent and persistent in what we doing. This trade right here on all 3 accounts, they were like $300 a piece and some change, and that all came up with a total of $1,032 and some change. That was the first trade on Monday. That was a successful trade. All right, so we're going to go to what I was looking at on Monday night. All right, guys, so this is the second trade that I took, man. Let's get into it. So what did I see? The market wants to, it barely didn't touch down here, and it's going all the way back up to the top trend line. What did I say that the market is doing? Going up, down, all touching these trend lines, or it's almost touching them. So I'm trying to capitalize on that. So I noticed on the 1 hour, I took this second trade on the 1 hour time frame. So we're gonna go to that, boom, right here. All right. So this is what I was looking for. So I noticed that right here, you look at this bottom line, guys. We can erase that because that was a successful trade. We can erase that. We can erase that. All right, so the market is touching this top trend line, but it's coming into a wedge. So we see right here, I'm gonna move this over. We're gonna move that over here, and we're gonna focus on here. That is what my coaches have taught me, that this is impulse. I like to call this the Fast and the Furious. You see a bunch of strong yellow, which is also green. I changed the colors. They helped me change the colors. But this is strong, fast and furious. We leaving everybody. We taking off. But then it starts coming back down to a consolidation. We gotta slow down. There's pedestrians. There's stop signs, yellow lights. Every slow sign you could think about. We got everything going on that's slow. A turtle. Just think of it. But we're coming into a consolidation area, and I quickly noticed that this is called a wedge. So you got this strong push. You got this strong push from down here. Let me go over. You got this strong push coming back up. It touched the top trend line, and then it started consolidating again. And one thing that I noticed was this, guys. This is what made me take this trade. If you look at that bottom white line, we got 1, 2, almost 3. This one right here almost touched the bottom white trend line, but it didn't. But I still considered it. And then we came to a third touch on the white line. So I said, you know what? My position is, if I see the market bounce off that bottom line and then consolidate a little bit, which it did, boom and boom. It consolidated a little bit. It created a flag going up. I said, if the market gets to this top white line, if it tries to come out of these white lines that I got, I'm in for the trade. Boom. As you can see, I got in this trade early in the morning, man. And I said, I'm in, because the market wanted to come out of those white lines and keep pushing up. So you got Fast and Furious, construction, consolidation, pedestrians, watch out. Make sure you go slow. And then Fast and Furious again. And we took that trade, and this trade was like $1,400.63 across all 3 accounts. It was pretty much to me like a $1,500 day. So in all 3 accounts, we made $1,500 on this trade, man. Good trade, man. Now this third trade messed me up. So this was the third trade right here. This whole trade right here, guys. So this trade right here, I was looking at 2 different charts. Now, the chart that I look at to make my trades off of is XAUUSD. To actually place my trades as a futures trader, I got to trade off of MGC. I was looking at 2 different charts. And the MGC chart was different from this. It showed that I wasn't hitting a top trend line right here. This blue line right here, guys. On MGC, it wasn't showing that I was hitting the top blue trend line. So for some odd reason, I was going off that when I should have been going off this chart. That messed me up. And you see that trade didn't go my way quickly. It quickly went against me. So I took this trade off the 15-minute time frame. So as you guys can see, this trade right here, it hit that top trend line, and then what it do? Boom, it dropped. Lost that trade. So that's plain and simple. I should have caught that, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? We were in another wedge, guys. If I go back to the 1-hour time frame. So yeah, what do we see right here, guys? We see Fast and Furious right here. And it is coming down into a consolidation. And then the trade that I was looking for, because what happened previously on these other trades, we went into Fast and Furious, construction coming down, and then took off again. What was the same thing with this trade right here? This whole trade right here, man. Fast and Furious, construction, slow down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to make some turns. We're gonna have to turn a couple of corners, and then we're gonna take off again. So the same thing that I was looking for right here. Fast and Furious, consolidation, and The problem with this trade was I just went into the trade too fast, man. I thought that after I should have been looking at this, but this was one touch right here on the trend line. And then this was another touch. Remember, I went on MGC chart and it completely threw me off. So I think on MGC it showed like it was like 3 touches, and after the 3rd touch, I like to go in for a buy. But as you guys can see on this trade right here, after that 2nd touch, I thought it was gonna take off, but it didn't. It had to come back all the way down in order for it to take off again, man, on the 3rd touch. I just went in too fast on this trade right here, man. I just pulled the trigger too fast. I knew that we were going to go into Fast and Furious. Construction all the way. It's kind of going downwards, but into a consolidation, construction, pedestrian, corners, and then it's going to take back off again. I just got in too fast on that trade. That was the 3rd trade, and that trade we lost $183 on my Top Step account and $189 in the Tradeify account and the My Funded Futures account. We just lost $180 something in all 3 accounts. So the important thing was I knew that the market was gonna want to take back off again, because the previous other three trades, the other 3 trades, what has it been doing? It's been taking off, coming to a consolidation, and taking off again. I just pulled the trigger too fast. So I told myself, after missing this trade right here, I said the market is gonna come all the way back down to this daggone blue line, I bet. And then look what happened, guys. It came down here, it touched, and then it started taking right back off. I said I just jumped the gun too fast on that 3rd trade. I'm gonna get right back in tonight. I bet money that this market wants to take back off. I just jumped in too early, and the market closed somewhere in here, guys. On New York session, the market closed about right in there somewhere. I said once Asia session opens up, I'm getting right back in, because I believe that the market wants to go right back up to where I placed my trade, but I was too early. It just had to go for a 3rd touch, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna take back off. So as soon as Asia session opened at about 5 p.m. my time, at 5:20, you see what I did? Boom, I was in with no hesitation. I said, I'm gonna live with this trade whether it go against me or not. Now, a lot of people might have been like, man, you coming to this top blue trend line right here, man, that's a gutsy trade, because it can bounce right off that top blue trend line and come right back down again. I was in it. I didn't care, because I really felt like the market wanted to break out. And once I saw at 5:20 that it's like it's building up, and then it want to take back off, I said, I'm in that. And I got out of the trade, I think about 9 o'clock p.m. my time. So the reason why I ended up getting out, guys, I could have held this whole trade. Now you see over here, you know, the market went up and went down, went up, went down, went all the way up, and then went down. I could have held this whole trade. I was willing to hold this whole trade until my TP was hit up here. And what did the market do? It ended up hitting it. This right here, guys, was a $900 trade. That's $900 per account. So 9 times 3 is what? Crazy. 2,700. Like, man, that's bananas, bro. So I ended up getting out right here. I ended up taking my profits right about here, guys. So what happened was, on Top Step has their own platform. So I could move the stop loss with that. But I could not move my take profit or move my stop loss with My Funded Futures and Tradeify. And I have those accounts hooked up to TradingView. So I do my funded futures trading from TradingView off this phone, and I do on this phone, I do Traderify. So I tried moving my my take profit and stuff, and it wouldn't move. I tried moving my stop loss, and it would not move. And I didn't want to I don't know what I was thinking, man. I couldn't move nothing, so it made me a little nervous, man, of staying in this trade. I had my take profits somewhere in here. It was somewhere in there, but I was trying to move my take profit like all the way up here. I don't know what happened or what I did, man. I don't know what happened. I was trying to do something and it wouldn't move, man. I couldn't move my stop loss. I was willing to hold out for this whole trade, man, but it barely almost stopped me out. It then took off the TP, man. And so last night at about 9 p.m., I was getting sleepy. I was getting tired. I really didn't want to leave this trade running overnight, knowing that I couldn't move my take profits and my stop loss and stuff, man. I could do it on Top Step because that was a whole different platform, but I kept getting that error message like check with your broker and stuff like that when I tried to move stop losses and take profits. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna just exit out the trade, and this square box right here, we're gonna get rid of that. This square box right here is where I got out this trade right here. Now, had I let it hit, I actually did let it hit full TP. I thought it would have kept going, and you know what I'm saying, it didn't. This was a $300 trade right there. So I said, you know what, I'm not taking the chance of this market going all the way to like $300 and then coming back down to, I didn't know what it was going to do. I was tired of holding the trade, and I couldn't make changes and move stop losses and take profits and stuff. So I just got out at like $209, and you'll see that on all these accounts. So I was like, not bad. I'm only losing out on $100. That ain't nothing, man. But those are the trades, man. So this week we won Monday's trade, we won Tuesday's trade, we lost Thursday morning's trade, and we won Thursday night's trade, guys. So now I'm going to show you all three accounts from the phone because I can do that. All right, guys, so what you're looking at first is my funded futures 50K account. As you guys can see, I told you that I won Thursday night's trade. It won't show no more because New York session is getting ready to close. I think it's closed already. All the accounts have to be updated. I'm trying to hurry up and do it and show you before it update and get rid of it. But we won today's trade, which we won last night's trade, which is $209.88, and it's the same three for all accounts because I got out all accounts at the same time. So we currently have the account at $51,538.64 on this My Funded Futures account, man. Only $1,500 more to go, and we can get funded. So let's go to Top Step. So this is Top Step account, guys. So as you guys can see in the left hand corner, last night's trade we won $209.88, and we have this account at $52,048.50, man. We only need almost $1,000 more for this account, and this account can be funded. I think we've had this account for almost 2 to 3 months. We've had My Funded Futures coming up for 2 months, and then we've had Traderify account coming up for a month. So it's 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Top Step is 3, My Funded Futures is 2, and Traderify is 3. So let's go to the Traderify account. All right, so guys, as you can see on the Traderify account, and we still have a good amount of our daily loss limit. Our intraday trading down there. The max is 2,000. So I've been taking quick profits in this account because I forgot that this account is intraday. So it's like if I'm in a trade and it go up to $500 and then it come all the way back to zero and I don't take those profits, man, that intraday drawdown, it costs you and it hurts you. So it's teaching me also to make sure I take my profits. But Yeah, man, we only $100 off that 2,000, man. We good, man. But let's exit that out. So the account is currently sitting at $51,125.50. And as you guys can see over here, we have made the same amount, $209.88. We are up in all 3 accounts, guys. So now I'm gonna go back to trading view. All right, so now, guys, we're gonna do some math, man. So Monday's trade on all 3 accounts, guys, we had won $1,032 on all 3 accounts. All the accounts combined together, we made a profit of $1,032. Now, on Tuesday, we made about $1,500 on all 3 accounts. So that would have put us at $2,532, all trading from my phone, guys. If I can, you can. So now we're going to subtract that loss we had Thursday morning. So the first account, we lost $189. The second account, we lost $189. And the top step account, we lost $183. After that loss, that put us at $1,971. Thursday night's trade, we pretty much made that money back that we lost that Thursday morning. So that's pretty much break even, other than winning like maybe a 10 piece or a 20 piece, like $10 to $20. So we'll do plus 209.88 plus 209.88 plus 209.88. That's 3 times, because we made the same profit across all 3 accounts last night. The final balance that we made this week alone, that's in 1 week, we made $2,600.64. Anything is possible! Guys, man, it's unbelievable how I'm able to do this all from my phone. So guys, I work a 9-to-5 job, man, like any other regular person. Like, I work at a commissary. I'm a merchandiser, just straightening up stuff, making stuff look nice, sending pictures to my bosses and stuff for promotional deals and stuff like that, guys. So I have to find a way how to trade. I can't come to my laptop in my truck every 15 minutes to an hour, man, because sometimes I be in there, customers needing stuff like that. I can't keep running back and forth to my truck, man. So I'm like, I gotta find a way to make this happen. So I had recently bought the Samsung Galaxy Fold 4. They had a promotion going on for the Samsung Galaxy Fold 4 for a 3rd line. So I'm like, sign me up, man. So I ended up taking that deal, and you know what I'm saying, and this whole time I'm like, how can I trade? Like, I want to be able to trade and make money, man. So ding, like, why don't I use my phone, man? Trading from my phone has worked for me, man. I've even got my first payouts from trading from a phone, not from no laptop, not from home on my computer. Like, I'll be at home. Like, if I have a day off at work, guys, I'll still be trading from my phone. I got a whole iMac at home, man. If you guys didn't know, I'm a videographer, so I had to get a newer computer to, you know what I'm saying, make my videography videos better and stuff like that. And it's newer, it comes with much better stuff. I could be home downstairs trading, but I would rather trade from my phone because that's who I am. And by having the Samsung Galaxy Fold 4 phone, it's like this. So a lot of people like, dang, man, that screen too small, man. I can't do that, man. The beautiful thing about this, guys, is the thing opens. And so I'm able to go to like the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and just zoom and pinch in, like, to see the whole market. A lot of people say they don't like trading from the phones because they like to look to the left. I can do all that from here, guys. The daggone cell phone. You see how big this screen is? This is almost a 8-inch screen, man. So I could like zoom in and out. If I want to see to the left and see more of the charts, I'll just go to the daily and the 4 hour, man. No problem with me, guys. I think that's pretty cool, man, that I'm able to trade from my phone and make money, guys. If I can, shoot, anybody can, because I feel like I suck. I could be a better trader, man. But if I can do it, you can do it. You can do all things through Christ which strengthens you, man. Put your mind to it. Put your head down. Be consistent and persistent, and go after what you want. I want to use trading to open up different streams of income. I want to take my family on more trips. I want to be able to travel the world and make money off my phone. Like, that is my goal, guys. This right here, when they came out with this in 2025 now, got all this technology and ways you can make money online. You can make money through this, guys, man. Your phone could be your best friend, man. It's definitely mine. I got 3 of them. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for this video, man. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you click that notification bell for more videos and bangers. Corey, the phone trader, got coming out, man. Start using it, guys. It's your best friend. It's mine. Love y'all. Peace, blessings. Until next time, man. And if you guys don't know, y'all know my motto. I like to close it out every time with this, man. In 3, 2, 1.